So, mentioned before, takes a lot for me to go to the cinema unless it's something I really want to watch or something the kids really want to watch. So, we went as a family to watch Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. My partner and her daughter, she took her daughter into watching the original and she enjoyed it. So, they were like, well, let's go watch Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Well, it's on at the cinema, and you know, and when they say a plan comes together, well, it just so happens the new stadium to us was playing that day. Quite a bit of a distance, but my mum and father just happened to be going that way, so we got a lift there. Tickets were half price for that particular showing, and and the taxi back was very reasonable actually. Really nice Asian guy. Yeah, we had a good chat on the way back. But as far as the movie was concerned, well, my missus thought it was a bit too long, not as funny. She said there was something in it that just completely ruined it for her. She didn't actually elaborate on what it was, not that I would have really understood anyway. And I fell asleep 4 or 5 times. Stepdaughter was sat in between us, like she kept nudging me, you nodding up again. And I did say to her before we went into the cinema, I said, I have got a habit of falling asleep at the cinema. For some reason, when you're in a big dark room, they say silence can be deafening. Well, the opposite can be true when you're in a really noisy environment, but it's just noise that's not like trying to fall asleep to the news, yeah, and you're listening to it because you're interested. Whereas if you put something like what was it called, Babe Station, how they played that repetitive, boring music, put anyone to sleep, like unless you're a dirty old man watching the performers. But you know what I mean. So I didn't find it enjoyable. I didn't find it particularly funny. Um, this thing they do, this modern thing of they have to get all the surviving actors in. Obviously, there was one that wasn't in it due to, should we say, nefarious, allegedly nefarious activities they've been engaged in. Like what they do, they write all the old characters and find a few new characters, some young ones. Um, and the CGI really stood out. It just didn't hold my interest. And the chair was pretty comfy. Um, so yeah, I nodded a few times, and I quite liked the first one because the young she watched it all the way through, and her takeaway wasn't as good as the first one. And my message was like, it wasn't as funny, and wasn't really anything new, and it was a bit too long. Um, the performances across the board were pretty good. Um, some nice new effects. Some didn't need to be there. And to me, all I was thinking is that Ghostbusters Afterlife film, you know, started off with some kids, but they had to get the old cast together, and then they do that same battle thing at the end, and yeah, just it's just rehashing old ideas and then getting as much of the original crew to sell it. So for me, now if you do sit down and watch the original with your children, I wouldn't take them to see it at the cinema, and if they really did want to watch it when it's on streaming or demand, then put it on for them. Anyway, that's all I've got to say for now. Population Nation out.